Moquality from Atlanta, Georgia, and we are bringing AI to mobile app testing. My name is Shauvik Roy Choudhary. I'm the founder and CEO. With a PhD in software testing and having built developer tools at all of these companies, I know this space very intimately. My co-founder, Pushkar, he's the CTO, and he's an AI and machine learning expert. He's taught AI and machine learning at Georgia Tech and Udacity, and he was on the autopilot teams at Tesla and Toyota. Our team has won several industry and academic awards, and together with our extended team, we are bringing AI to mobile QA. Let me show you how. Actually, this is the point. Despite hours and hours of testing, our apps are still buggy. And that is because testing is hard. It takes weeks to test apps before we can ship them. Even when we ship apps, they have bugs and customers are complaining on App Store. And finally, a customer who has deleted an app because it was buggy in the first place is never downloading it again. So our vision is to have AI automatically do your testing so that developers can focus on launching better apps faster. It works in this three-step process. Starts with learning. This is where we use supervised learning to train the AI by watching humans. What you are seeing here is the Moquality recorder. And the Park Mobile developer is using a recorder to record a specific use case. Now, Park Mobile is the same company that builds Park NYC. So you might be familiar with this app. So once they have used our recorder to train our AI, we know this use case. Similarly, what you can see here is that a human is actually playing this game through our recorder to train Moquality on how to play Flappy Bird. Now, to be frank, this is me who's playing this, and I'm not a good player, right? My highest score is 3. And in the next step, this is where the AI takes over. We use reinforcement learning to repeat the testing over and over again. This is where it learns the differences by watching it on different devices and automatically adapts the test case. Let me show you what I mean here. So this is the same Park Mobile app, which has been run on different devices made by different manufacturers on different screen sizes and different Android OS platforms. And our AI is able to automatically adapt the same test case across all of this. What we are seeing here is that our AI learned how to play Super Mario Run, and it's playing it almost like a human. In the final step, what we do is we use pattern recognition to find any issues or patterns of bad behavior and highlight it in visual reports to the developer. What you're seeing here is the report for Park Mobile, and that the developer can quickly glance through the reports. And this is another view that we show them, where we show all of the different features in this visual app map. So how do we take this to market? Well, before, let me show you another game. So this is Flappy Bird, and as you can see, the AI is playing better than me, right? But you might notice that this is Flappy Bird, and there's something going on, right? There's no bird on the screen. Well, our AI figured that it could fly the bird up here and excel at this game. So to take this to market, we are partnering with developers who are our champions. Our focus is on developers that are moving to an agile CI/CD process. To these developers, we help them reduce their testing time from weeks to a matter of few hours. All of them are using our direct self-service platform, and we are also talking with several partners such as system integrators, dev shops, and agencies to help sell to bigger enterprises. Our current marketing strategy is completely organic, and we are reaching these developers through our freemium channels. So, we have 3 enterprise customers who are using us today. And since launching our self-service platform in February, we got over 40 developers to use us. And we have a rich pipeline of enterprise customers who are waiting to be onboarded onto Moquality. So to deliver on this, we are raising a seed round right now, and we are also actively hiring. So please talk to me after this talk.
Okay, good job. Judges, who wants to kick it off? Anybody want to start? Who has the mic? Andrea, you want
Sure.
to start?
Can you talk a little bit about your business model? I mean, you have the freemium go-to-market. How do you make money?
Yeah. So for us, not only the money, but also data is important. So the self-service developers who cannot pay us as much as our enterprise developers are paying, what they do is they pay us on a utility basis. So they start for free, but as they start using us, they pay us just as they pay for AWS. Versus enterprises, they have fixed budgets, so they don't like to pay count minutes. So they are paying us a bigger dollar, contract size for that.
Sarah?
What are you disrupting? What's the status quo today?
So the status quo today is, either developers can, hire an army of testers, which they are doing today. They're spending all of their money on services companies or crowdsourced techniques. And the other way is to hire an army of developers to write more code to test your code. But it takes 8 hours to write even one testing script. And instead of that, they can use Moquality to train our AI to do the same testing just like humans do.
Steven?
How much of the software is sort of utilized across all these different apps? Is it completely the same core software? How much of it do you need to work on for each individual customer? Can you talk to how transferable the platform is across these different customers?
So the core platform itself is very general. However, the learning is customized, right? So let's say a specific app has 10 different very unique story points. So the developer will have to use the Moquality recorder to train our AI on those specific story points.
But you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, no.
Any other questions? Go
Yeah,
ahead, Brittany.
how do you see developers using this over time? Obviously, when they ship a new app, this would be essential. But what about when an app's pretty static? Are they going to still be paying for this?
Yes, because even if they are not changing the apps, Apple and Google upgrade Android and iOS every year, and all the 127 Android phone makers, they have different models of phone that come up in the market. So even though the developer might not be making a change, they still need to test and make sure that their apps are still working when, for example, the button disappears on the iPhone.
Any other questions? Now, you want to pass the mic back if you could, Andrea? Thanks. Oh, you got one. Good. Sorry.
I've been sitting on one the whole time.
Okay, good man.
Right now, go-to-market mobile SDK. When do you start thinking about desktop?
So for desktop, we are still working on a prototype with one of our customers, and it's coming soon. Yeah.
Cool. Any other questions from the judges? Okay, thank you very much. Well done.